So let's just get into it. Chris sent Null, the owner of the Kiwi Farms, a letter from jail, and it's pretty fucking wild. Chris compares himself to Jesus Christ at one point, which is the biggest takeaway from this, but I think I want my initial reaction to be with all of you, and I only read like the first page, and there's 4 of them, so I'm gonna read everything now, and I'll give you all my initial reaction when we're done. So, let's get into it. I have finally received fresh paper and envelopes, and I feel it advised to inform you of the following, all of which, as you may or will, you have my consent to relay all of the contents of this letter to Joshua Null Moon, as well as forward the physical document to David Heilberg, my attorney. The following everyone should hear and appreciate, sincerely authentic and spiritually and aura deep. I also swear direct truth with my left hand over my heart as I write this sentence. Firstly and vitally, it should be made obvious and clear that aside from Andy Warhol, I know Chris has been talking about Andy Warhol a lot recently, but it's out of nowhere. Andy Warhol, my life events at present and so far can be directly and compared and matched with that which have been chronicled of none other than Jesus Christ of Nazareth himself in any Bible. In any Holy Bible, guys. Doesn't matter which one. The Oxford one, the new one, all of them. He's in all of them. Also, feel free to take any unaltered original photograph of my body's face, neck, and shoulder chest area where I was not wearing the glasses. Then alter the photo to show a naturally growing brown beard, mustache, and sideburns. Wait a minute, that reminds me of... But alright, now place that photo next to any image of Jesus on or off the cross. Compare, look deep into my eyes, and photograph. See for yourself. Alright, let's try it out. Yeah, I don't know about that one, Chris. You don't look that Nazarethian to me. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys see in the comments. I meditate and connect directly and genuinely with the cosmos, both of our universe halves, and throughout the timelines and entire multiverse. So despite some, he underlined some, lack of physical evidence, I know the ultimate truths, facts, and details not commonly known or written, drawn, or chronicled. That being stated, all of my life, my mind, eyes, and literally held the constant perception of being the central camera. Hashtag OOO. Out of all of the other cameras, infinite from the first person perspective of all others. So he's still into that weird video game like shit. He thinks he's a fucking video game. And this goes even deeper. I encourage you to meditate deeply and see for yourself this and all of the truths. And the reason truth behind my unique perception is direct and mind-blowing simple. I am literally the real player one. Like what the fuck? Like I know we all know Chris is fucking crazy, but it's like he's now compared himself to Jesus and the main character in the book and or movie. I assume the movie. No fucking way he read the book Ready Player One. But let's get back to it. The one avatar. And this body, eyes, mind, and all is the one God body. And I am literally also Jesus Christ. Okay, so he just flat out said it. I thought he compared himself to it, but no. Alright. I think I'm going to title this video, Is Christian Jesus Christ? But that could really rub some people the wrong way, so... Fuck them. That would be funny. I think I want to do that. But, yeah. Let's keep it going. Jesus Christ himself, fully reincarnated and fully reawakened. Even the dimensional merge literally completed and concluding the same for the collective shift. All of this is literally huge chunks of the past, present, and future progress events of my second coming. Period. Like, period. That's that. Don't fucking question Chris. He is Jesus. That's that. Not all of the details of the past chronicled sculpture writings are accurate. Oh, wow. No fucking shit. And as a member of the Council of Gods and Goddesses with the strongest and direct of connections, I know the details have changed, some to a lot in regard of the sculptures of past. 3 days on Earth equals 4 months with 24-hour days and nights in the heaven realm. So, I did a video yesterday talking about how, like, I thought Chris could possibly, like, hurt himself or harm himself. And, like, this is only making that theory, like, become more and more of a scary reality. But at the same time, you know, if Chris did what he did, I mean, can you really, like, I don't know. I'm not getting into that. But let's go on. So, yes, this is the one immortal body. And that was none other than I off and on that cross over 2,000 years ago in my past life. Personally, then he draws his little symbol. Each and every prayer and praise to Jesus as of February 1982, at least, have all been directed to this body and soul. Malachi 3. Judgment Day is nearing. See, this is what I'm saying, you know. Knows this well. Praise. Oh, I thought that praise was like the beginning of another sentence. It was the end. Okay, never mind. Moving on. With all of that stated, your last letter. Next, why? I had transferred that money on Saturday, July 31st. Josh had absolutely no right in relaying that detail publicly. See, like, this is what Chris always fucking does. Like, he doesn't acknowledge the real issue, like him doing that when there was a protective order out on him not talking to Barbara. He's just worried about, like, people knowing about it. Like, there was a part at the end of one of Geno Samuel's documentaries that really stuck with me, which was Chris just saying, like, some girl asked him, Chris, why did you spend this much on eBay? And his whole response was, God, eBay really shouldn't be letting people see everyone else's records. Like, he just doesn't understand the point. Friday the 30th. Forced out of my home and temple. What? Temple? Had nowhere else to go. Had less than $50 between pocket money and only a couple bucks or so in my bank account. No money in my PayPal. Patreon was not due for a payout until Sunday, and SSI was not coming into my bank until Tuesday. Harriet and Tom Ashby cast me out before I even arrived in Midlothian. The van was majorly uncomfortable. Josh had wired $1,000 to my bank that Friday, but it would not arrive until after Monday. Little food and options, and you try bumming in any parking lot without feeling insecure and paranoid. I needed safety, and as quickly as possible. That is why I transferred that money. I was going to pay it back. Once again, Chris is just not understanding the point here. Oh, in full. So Chris was going to pay it back in full. Even had $150 straight from Patreon on Sunday the 1st that went straight to Barbie Chan's bank account. I would have paid the remaining $600 Monday or Tuesday, but Null had the failed cheese destined test and betrayed me. Like I was betrayed and jailed with a kiss over 2,000 years ago. He's still back on the fucking Jesus thing. What is wrong with him? Now, As of this past arrest, I have absolutely no way to fulfill that repentance or anything else digital. Malich 3, 6 through 15. What the fuck? I repeat all that personally. Now all you had to do was drama and fail your worldwide test of faith upon me. He's trying to guilt trip Null by saying he's Jesus. Ooh, okay. Sigh. He even did a fucking stress sigh in his jail letter. And finally, the all-important popular present frequently answered quest, and he did a captain's log. A mailbag. A mailbag. Why and what the hell, Emmanuel, God above all other gods and goddesses, and of my mentors herself. Oh, I thought he was actually going to answer something funny. Had deemed me to heal, cleanse, and clear Barbara of all her past sins and regrets, and improve her abilities directly and personally. As her goddess, we mainly cuddled, soul bonded, and talked consentful and emotionally and mentally supportive and healing. I did as I had done for and with a chosen few back in Israel over 2,000 years ago, in cleansing them, more details for the Bibles that had been overlooked and left out. We gods had eased up on the views of quote-unquote adultery. Why else would you have all these gay, pro-lesbian, pro-trans, and all today and the past decades? Everyone involved were all being genuinely, deeply happy, content, and spiritually satisfied with themselves and each other. And as long as we are all over the age of consent and the activity was consensual by all parties involved and genuinely spiritually happy, it is good. So basically what Chris is saying is he's trying to compare the gays and the lesbians and the trans and saying, see, look what God, over the past like 2,000 years, we've come to think all this is right? Yeah, and also me fucking my mom, that's right too, guys. Like, Chris is out of his fucking mind. I have written further insights and details and already shared them with David Heilberg, his attorney, so I can only imagine what fucking David thinks about that. And I get out on second coming or sooner by uninterrupted co-divine interventions. All of your demons and curses are no more and unrevivable. Judgment Day. Praise us, gods. Chris Chan Sonichu. The goddess Blue Heart and your lord. Okay. Fucking wow, that is just wow. Yeah, Chris is out of his fucking mind in there, and I don't know if he's going for an insanity plea, but if they fucking see that letter, shit, he might get it. That might be what he's going for anyway, so this could all be like this made up, but it's Chris. I could easily believe that he really thinks all this. Chris really thinks he's Jesus in there, and that's what we've gotten to now. He doesn't think he's a Sonichu anymore. Like, do you realize there was not one mention of Sonichu over that shit? Like, it seems like he's completely fallen out of Sonichu and Quickville, and now he just believes he's fucking God. This is where we've gotten. Chris Chan believes he is fucking God. Like I said, people, I don't know who saw this one coming. Probably, I don't know, probably a lot of people. Like, Chris has always shown this bit of, like, ego where he thinks he deserves everything and he's, like, better than everyone. Like, I could really see him genuinely thinking he's God in there, and this fucking proves it. Oh, man. What a fucking disaster. Man, when Chris really does go in that courtroom, I wonder how it's going to be now, because he's really going to put on a fucking show. If he's going in there claiming that he's God and he'll smite everyone down. He's claiming it's Judgment Day because now that he's in jail, he thinks he wants to bring everyone down with him. You know that's what it is. Like, he would always say, I'll curse you with bad judgment and shit if you keep it up, if people were ever making fun of him. But now, what's he going to do? He's just going to claim it's going to be Judgment Day so he can get everybody. That's it, guys. Have a great day. I just wanted to show you all that. I gotta go smoke a blunt or something. My God.